Everyone for coming to the September 28th meeting. It is now 6 o'clock, so we're going to start. I have one addition. Want to read that so we can make a motion?
Oh, I'll make a motion that we add a liquor license to our, I guess we'll do it under new business.
New business sounds good. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Hearing none, and entertain the approval of the minutes of September 14th.
Make a motion that we approve them subject to any corrections anybody may have.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Please say aye.
You know, I think just one little thing that should be mentioned.
Damn.
I like the way
I thought I was gonna get fired.
Katie mentioned Mr. Rain.
Just note, Katie, I wasn't here at that meeting. I will abstain from voting on that.
All right, anything else? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Cash, you have a report for us?
We, as many town people know now, we completed our paving project at what was on the articles in March for the voters. South Quick Road, Mountain Avenue, and also Alphresia Road. And now that's completed. We have been working on doing the shoulders with gravel to support the new tire. One thing that just come to me and is about the new truck, the Western Star we bought 2 years ago. It was my understanding that when we got the a warranty for approximately, I think just under $6,000, I was under the impression that was a full boat coverage for that 84 months. And come find out, it's not. There's quite a few things that have already been expired, and the truck is 2 years old now. Just recently, the truck had issues 3 weeks ago with engine lights coming on and a little bit lag in power. So I had a conversation with Patriot down Westminster. We ended up driving that truck right down there that day, and they got it down there. Come find out the DEF fluid lines were rotted off. They replaced the lines. They had them in stock. Apparently they had this issue having the lines in stock. I'm wondering if there could be a close question about even them lines getting replaced under the warranty, but there was no questions. They just went ahead and did it.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a sheet here with the different items on here that of how many months it's good for of the different things. And I'm very concerned about like the transmission and stuff like that, which is expired.
So, I guess some questions to ask them in my mind is, we authorized when we bought the truck to buy the maximum amount of warranty on everything.
Exactly.
So I guess the question to go back to them with now is, did they sell us the maximum warranty on everything?
The lady said that you had only bought a base warranty and an engine warranty at the time of sale.
See, that's not. We can even go back to our minutes, and I can tell you right now, we were buying a maximum warranty on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that was supposed to be built into it.
And the salesman told us what that dollar amount was going to be, and you authorized that dollar amount, which is what we paid.
So we may need to go back and
Have a little discussion.
pull some minutes and have some discussion, because that was my distinct memory, is that we authorized the maximum
Yep.
warranty, and we wanted everything covered as long as possible.
Yes.
And if it's not, then we need to figure out how they're going to make it right.
I mean, the right here is says basic vehicle 12 months. Batteries 12 months, which, you know, that's minor stuff. But you got, what really tricked me is the transmission and the transfer case of 24 months, which is expired. And that truck, we've had serious issues with transmission shifting and stuff, which I've talked to other towns that have the same truck, just like it, and they're having the same problems. So I just want the board to be aware of that, and I think we ought to really go forward and, like Robert was saying,
Pull our
Well,
minutes
yeah,
and pull
let's-
everything.
Before we start going back and forth, I think to Rob's point, let's investigate what we have on record. And then we can jump whatever we have
So
to do.
Katie, you wouldn't have been here at that point, but we need to have to dig through the minutes.
Yeah. Is it also in that, well, she sent us, which we already have a copy, like the purchase sale agreement as well. And it just says that warranty that was purchased, but
But I distinctly remember, like Heidi does, that there was an extra dollar amount that we had to authorize to pay up.
Yes.
so on the, so on the
I don't have
sale,
that.
yeah, I have it right here, I can print it for you. It says that the engine warranty, 7-year or 100,000 was 5,195, and then the base warranty was 4,100. So it's just the engine and base warranty that that we have.
So
signed.
you already looked this up, this information.
That's what was sent.
That was signed,
Yeah.
but I think you all as well distinctly remember the salesman saying that that was the best of the best.
Is that salesman even there anymore?
Yes.
So I think I would not be afraid to push him a little bit too. We've already gone around with him a couple times, so I don't think
More than once.
there's nothing wrong going around with him again.
There you go, Rob. That's the, I didn't get that cover sheet.
What's the date on that, Rob?
May.
That we signed.
29th of June 2018.
Okay, so we wanna do some research back in the minutes prior to that.
But even this cash, the warranty on here for $4,100 is listed as 7 years, 100,000 miles.
On the engine, right?
No, that's a separate. Both of these are listed
For
7 years, 100,000. Base warranty 7 years, 100,000 miles.
Let's see.
Both warranties are listed as 7 years.
That's what we paid for.
And I have basic vehicle right here for 12 months.
Yeah.
Expired in 2019.
So right here, 7 years, 100,000 miles base warranty
$4,100.
for $4,100.
Yeah. But I wanna see it in here, I'll pass
Sure,
this
it's in a
over
minute.
to Cass. But I wanna see it,
Both
Copy in
warranties
our
are
minutes.
listed as the extended.
I have that, copy that down in my file.
So the question is, what's wrong in their computer? Because obviously they don't have us in under the right warranty. If that's the case,
Yeah. Yeah, it's right there in black and
I
white.
mean that's in black and white.
Yeah, and this is what I talked to her today, and she sent this to Katie again with the everything's expired.
Yeah, that's not right.
no,
Because we drew up the sheet that we had
yeah, we
on
had
file. And then when I talked to her again today, she emailed to Katie all the expired stuff.
Yeah.
but to Rob's point, we had a lengthy discussion,
Yep.
before we even signed anything. And I think when that guy was here, he was also
Craig Allen.
explaining to us, I can't remember what his name is.
But like you say, it's in black and white on that. I mean that's our
There it is.
receipt.
Right.
It's right
The
there.
receipt says 7 years, 100,000.
But in all honesty, this that they sent you today, is that person down there just looking at what the manufacturer warranty is and not what we paid for extra,
That could be too.
you know? That's why I agree, let's have Katie look at the minutes.
Plus, you
Let's see, but-
can, you can question that too.
Yeah,
After, I would suggest talking to that person and saying, after going over this, it's right here in black and white. What we agreed to, so what are you trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I got a copy of that down in my file
I mean-
from shop.
Doesn't get any clearer than that in my mind.
Amy?
Yeah, okay. You want that, or do you want
And actually, if you guys wanna cipher through this extra copy right here, and I put question mark X's by some of the stuff that we should make sure is covered for sure.
I mean, that's the signed, your signature's even on that.
Yeah. But here, and then it's, the total sale. It's all black and white. How the hell can she not see that?
expired?
Yeah.
And she saw it today when she emailed it to Katie.
She saw this?
Oh yeah, that's what she emailed. That's what she sent today. We already pulled up our own copy of it that we had on file.
Yep.
And with the one that come today, they'd put expired through a whole bunch of them.
I think they have us screwed up with another town or something.
Maybe they got us mixed up with somebody else.
Yeah. So, let's,
I mean,
Katie,
the next step is we can always tell them that we can get in touch with our lawyer too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you had to purchase an extra transition warranty and
Yeah,
all those extras.
and look at it.
And how this all started was I got an email from the lady down there at Patriot, wanted another $140 a year, if, and 2 years was $139 or $239 for 2 years. And so I replied back to her, oh, you know, what's this about? We've already got full coverage, and come find out that is the satellite system from Detroit. So if we have a issue with the light comes on a truck, they get it out in Detroit, transfer it back to the company down here, Westminster, then they notify us. I mean, we kind of know when the engine light comes on. Do we actually want to spend another $140 a year just for them to tell us something? We got it on the payloader, and that is automatic. Probably the life of the payloader, I wasn't here when that was developed, but I can call down to Springfield, Nortrax, and say, look, we got problems with the payloader. They look it up on the computer and they say, oh yeah, the light come on, this is the problem you got, such date and time. And that, but we don't see extra bills for that as far as a charge. And I didn't realize that this satellite thing through Detroit was an extra charge on top of that. So we really need to have a conversation with somebody that knows what they're talking about, that's not misleading.
Let's follow up on that tomorrow. Cass, can you spend a couple minutes in here and chase it down
I
to?
think it's very important we hammer right on this. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to let much time go by on
Nope.
this one.
No.
No, and I like Rob's suggestion. If it starts getting a little itchy, say, well, we'll hand this over to our legal
Attorney.
counsel in town. And
Right, let them take care of it.
anything else under highway?
That's it right now. We're actually getting quotes for our signs and stuff, and we're trying to keep it local, so we're waiting for the local quote before we order outside.
Yeah, because
And that's
people are
quite,
starting to wonder when they're gonna.
I've already got phone calls in the last 3 weeks, so
Also,
signs and stuff.
nice job on working up there by La Victories.
Borderline.
Yeah, but what I was thinking when I was saying that, except, did you finish doing that ditch? Remember halfway down the hill, the one that's by the underground, electric line?
No, we gotta go back. We gotta go back up in there and shore up. We put 1 3/4 dense grade on the shoulders over top of the big rock,
Mm-hmm.
and we're letting that settle in. And now we're gonna go with some 3 to 5 inch rock and dump it with the payloader, pat it with the excavator to support that 1 3/4 dense grade.
Okay. It looks, I
then
can see where you widened it
I'll
out.
work on that section too.
I went up and down it a couple of times and,
We also got,
somebody was coming up so we could still pass each other, no problem.
we still gotta cap it after it settles in a little bit, and after we get done shouldering here. That's about all I have, I guess.
Anybody else have anything for road finish?
Have we gotten any update from the state, or have you heard anything from the state about that failed septic system on the East Timoth Road, or East Clarendon Road?
Clarendon Road, nothing. I haven't heard nothing.
Can I make a suggestion that we send another kind letter to the state saying we'd like an update?
You say kind letter?
Or you can just,
Where is it at right now?
that's up by,
That's what we don't know.
They had like that failed D-box or whatever. They needed a D-box.
Yeah. by, McNeil's. Next to McNeil.
I mean, my thought process, where my thought process goes with it is it's always in the winter when it gets worse and you got sewage running down the road.
So right now, I believe that the sewage they brought in topsoil and stuff may pile, so they're damming it up, so it's absorbing in the soil. And of course, being as dry as has with no rain,
It's not going down the
it's
road.
not going down the road.
Yeah.
And if we had abundance of rainfall, we probably.
It'd be a different story.
How about bushes up by the hotel?
Bushes up by the hotel.
Yeah.
Washes?
Oh, that's
Bosch.
that's
Did I say
taken. That's
bush?
done.
Bosh.
I drove by last night. Looked like it was done. Seeded and hayed.
Good. I haven't been
Okay.
down that way in a while, so.
But I don't know. What do you think? I mean, is it time for another poke the state again?
Well, we need to keep
Yeah.
up with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I'll make a motion that we authorize Katie to draft a letter to request an update from the state on the failed septic system on East Clarendon Road.
Second? Anybody?
I'll second.
All right, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Who seconded it?
Bob,
Bob,
I did.
Bob Bosch.
Bum, 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 bum.
All I have in my mind is football.
Not me.
Anything else under highway, anybody? Okay, approval of, select board warrants. They're right
Yes,
here,
I don't
so
see
if
any.
anybody,
Comment, don't see any.
Yeah. any guess? Anybody hiding underneath the seat over there, Bill?
We
Okay,
only have one guest.
any public comments? Old business? All right, new business, sign list error. Wanna read that, Ron?
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we sign a Lister, grand list correction card for 126 Fire Lane.
We all have
Which
to sign it.
which needs to be signed by all the board, which was a removed mobile home that needed to be decreased to 0.
Is there a second to that motion?
I'll second that.
Cash seconded it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Both sign it. Okay, we also have
Would you like to take them home?
liquor
Look
license.
at 'em now? I
No,
got a
put 'em-
copy down right.
Oh, you got
Oh
copies?
yeah, down to the garage.
Okay.
How'd
This
you pronounce that
this
last
cover
name?
that goes with it.
Couchburg, I believe.
Yeah.
Where's it for?
Loretta's.
Katie's got a copy.
Oh,
of
they
the
got-
cards too, right?
It's Loretta's.
They purchased Loretta's.
Oh, they did, okay. It's on 49 Sherry Lane, and
I believe that's their home address, so that, like, you don't need to.
put that in the public. It's, Farms Market and Deli LLC. Yeah, it's,
I'll just go.
So it looks like everything's in order, so I'll make a motion that we go ahead and approve the, liquor
Liquor
license,
license, yeah.
to be signed by all the board, for the purchase, the owners of, well, it's Couchburg's.
Second.
Galsburg Farm Market and Deli.
So there's a name change on it.
Yeah.
So there's a motion made, it was seconded by Rick. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Alright,
Anyone opposed? I'll sign that while it's right here. Here, Ron. Heidi, do you have any reporting?
Just a reminder that taxes are due Saturday, October 17th.
Oh, I should have brought my checkbook now. Anybody have any questions for the treasurer?
What percentage are you at, you think? Just out of the close?
We have collected, $761,000 out of approximately 5 million. So we have quite a ways to go.
We have 15% there.
Katie, do you have anything you wanna tell us?
I don't.
All right, Rick, do you have any concerns?
Nice job on the roads. Excellent job.
Thank you, I'll tell the
Very
crew.
nice. Where can I get some more of that white powder stuff you put in my driveway?
They sell it down in South Wallingford.
Is that where it is? I've been looking for something like that, but good job. Looks good.
Bob, you have anything?
Book my piece tonight.
I have nothing to add. Up?
No, just, agree with Rick. I think that, Cash and his crew done a great job on the shoulders after the paving was done. It came out good, it looks good, and it seems to be settling right in good up in my area.
Cash, you have anything?
We had a little, adding to Bob's about the shoulder and stuff, we had a little bit of moisture, not much, it would help. Right now, we're in a delay because we're using the tractor with a broom on it. And I did some paperwork up here and went down to get back onto it, and all of a sudden it was leaning sideways with a flat tire in the back.
We signed it.
Got him coming in the morning,
Use me.
fix it.
All right, if there's no other questions or concerns,
So moved.
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.